Hi, it's Alaska Granny. One of the things that I like to do with the foods in my Prepper Pantry food storage stockpile is plan the meals that I can make with the foods that I have on hand. That's a great way to make sure that you're using the foods, and as you use the foods you can rotate and replace them so that you have a fresh supply. It also helps to make sure that you're actually buying foods that you're willing to eat, you know how to prepare, and you can make simple meals from them. Sometimes I put the ingredients together in a Ziploc bag. I call it a meal in a bag or a shelf meal, and then I have a ready-to-go meal that I can pull out the bag if I'm in a hurry, I don't have any ideas what I want for dinner, or I just need to make something quick and easy. I can pull out the bag, and most of them are just dump the foods together, heat them up, and you have a meal that it's ready to go. The meal in a bag recipe I wanted to share with you today is chicken hominy soup. It all comes right out of your Prepper Pantry, your food storage stockpile. You need a large can of chicken, a can of hominy, you can use the golden or the white, a can of diced tomatoes. My can of diced tomatoes includes onion, celery, and green pepper, and a can of the mild diced tomatoes with green chilies, which is like Rotel. If you want a bigger, better chicken hominy soup, you can stir in a can of pinto beans. I bought these pinto beans, which are no salt added, because canned foods, processed foods, tend to have a lot of salt. And if you don't need all the sodium, choose some of these foods with low salt varieties. And then I like sprinkling in some cilantro, but that's entirely up to you. The nice thing about making your own soup, stews, chilies, meals in a bag is you can add or subtract the ingredients according to what your family's flavor is. Choose the flavors and foods that your family enjoys. When you're preparing your meal in a bag, measure your spices and seasonings into a small container and add that right into your bag. So I put some cilantro already into this little box, and I picked these up at Dollar Tree. Load up your ingredients into a Ziploc bag, add any spices, just drop it in there. Then your meal in a bag can sit in your pantry. You can pull it out whenever you need to make something, dinner in a hurry, you want to go camping, you need to evacuate, or you can gift them to someone who needs a meal in an emergency. Let's put together our chicken hominy soup. Into a large pot, open and add your chicken with the juices, your can of diced tomatoes. These have onion, celery, and green peppers, but you can choose any diced tomatoes that you have. The can of Rotel or mild diced tomatoes with green chilies. Drain and rinse your hominy and add that. If you're using the pinto beans, drain and rinse them and add them in. Then I'm adding cilantro to taste. It's up to you. You can see this soup is more like a stew. It's thick, it's almost like a chili or a stew, and it's very delicious. So you want to simmer it all together, get everything heated through. My chicken hominy soup or stew is all heated through and it's ready to serve. Look how thick and chunky it is. And the Rotel actually gives it just a nice bit of spice. You can always add more spices or hot sauces if you like it spicier. I'm going to top mine with some Colby Jack cheese. It would be great if you had a splash of sour cream, maybe a few tortilla chips, maybe some fresh avocado, chopped onion if you like. Put the toppings on that you prefer. Doesn't that look good? And there you have it. Easy chicken hominy soup with pinto beans if you like. All with foods right out of your Prepper Pantry in just a few minutes. Make sure you're adding to your food stockpile canned and packaged foods that are easy to prepare, and then make sure that you're buying foods that you're willing to eat. Then you need to use, rotate, and replace them. Let us know, how do you like this chicken hominy soup? Let us know any other easy recipes you have with the foods in your Prepper Pantry too. I hope you'll like my video, share it. Please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel. Yum.